And what did this do for you that you say, well, it was a commercial disaster, more or less 300,000, okay. What did it do for your songwriting for Junk Culture?
Well, consciously and unconsciously, we kind of retreated from some of the more radical experimenting. And we decided to just try and make an album that was just a collection of songs that were a little bit safer. Now, that we definitely did that.
It frightened us into being safer for a while, anyway.
Do you regret the decision now?
Junk Culture's a great album.
I like Junk Culture.
Junk Culture's got wonderful songs on it. Perhaps it's not got the deep conceptual, intellectual and musical experiments, but the songs are great.
Yeah.
And then Crush?
Crush, there's some good things on Crush. That was when we started working with Stephen Hague and we started looking towards America a bit more, which is one of the reasons why we got Stephen Hague, American producer, in.
Right.
But still, there's some nice things on there.
It was the beginning of us, though, touring America for long, long months and months and months, and coming home and not having much time to write songs. And I think the fact that we ended up getting a producer in really is symptomatic of the fact that actually we weren't confident in what we were doing, but we thought, well, we're not sure these songs are working. Maybe a producer will help to make them better. And what really we should have done is say, no, these songs are not good enough. Let's take more time to make them better or write new ones. So I think we saw a solution being we need a producer, not we need more time.
Yeah. And the songs for you, if you listen to them now, what?
I mean, there's still some good stuff on there, like Native Daughters of the Golden West was on there, which is a great song.
Some people,
88 Seconds in Greensboro.
Yeah, there are references to American culture, which some people think we did consciously to try to break America, and we didn't. It was just that we'd spent a lot of time in America, and we were fascinated and horrified equally by America. So we were just responding to something new, and since our kind of ethos was to always try to do something new, for us it was just being new. We weren't trying to be American, although we wanted to sell records in America.
Why?
Because we needed the money.
Yeah, but also
it's the biggest market in the world, you know.
Yeah, but is it also something that it's some if you really break America, then you're really big, or is it not something?
You know what? I don't think we really thought that way, but I think that unconsciously, and it sounds stupid. How can you be unconscious? But we were just so busy. We were wrapped up in it. We had a big new American record company. We had new American managers who. And we were just, you know, not really thinking clearly. We were just doing it. Every day was just, you know, television, tour, studio, do. You know, we didn't have time to stop and think.
You couldn't look at the big picture. So you had to look at just what was going on at that time.
in time frame, yeah. And then, well, then to wrap it up, the last album from the 80s, the Pacific Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's tracks on there which I wish we'd never released. And it's funny because some people love it. I mean, it was the biggest selling record we had in America, and Americans don't like it when we say it wasn't our best record because it's their favorite, because, you know, hundreds of thousands of them bought it. We didn't have enough time. We just didn't have time.
Can you name a track that you didn't want to be released in hindsight, or is it just for you, well, we don't mention it?
Well, actually, it wasn't on Pacific Age, but I mean, Dreaming is not one of our best singles. And I listen to the lyrics on Dreaming and I just think, that's not, you know, what am I singing about?
It's not you.
What am I actually singing about? I'm actually singing words because I just have to sing some words.
When did you find the time to get the big picture? Was it after this album?
We certainly had time to look at, at the end of the 80s, I mean, we did a best of. Yeah. Because we had toured and toured and toured. We'd sold millions and millions of records. We'd just done a big tour with Depeche Mode for 3 months, and we came home and our manager said, okay guys, all that hard work over the last few years and all the millions of records, not only have you got no money, you actually owe Virgin Records £1 million. We were just like, what? He said, so, either you have to sell your houses or just stop being in the band, or we have to do a best of album and that might pay the bills. And so we did the best of OMD and we paid off all of our debts. We didn't make any money, we just
No,
paid
nothing
off our
significant,
debts.